Hello drone racers, I'm Mark, and today on Drone Racer 101 we're going to upgrade this. See this? It's an X-Lite with an R9M module. So they just released new firmware for this, so if you have one of these you really need to upgrade. They've made a big urgent notification about this that it's really important to upgrade. So we're going to walk through this process. It's really easy and hopefully it'll fix some issues for some people out there that are having. Overall, I think it's been really successful for most people, but hey, if you're having any issues, and even if you're not, you should really do this upgrade. So what you want to do first is go to the FrSky website, and in this case we're going to go to modules, and this is the R9M Lite, and downloads. So here it opens to the manuals. We want to go down to firmware and the new firmware that came out yesterday. And I'm just going to download this. I'm going to save this locally on my machine. Actually, no, in this case, I'm going to go ahead and just open it. So now we've got it open. We can see the two different firmware files. I've got the FCC version, which is what I'm going to use. We have the LBT. I don't remember what that stands for, but that's for Europe. So now you want to power up your radio.
Welcome to OpenTX.
Thank you, Amber. And plug in a USB cord. So see here, I've just got a micro USB. Plug it into my computer. So it'll show up on here. So in this case, what I want is USB storage. Now it has shown up here as my E drive. The drive it shows up as could change depending on your setup. So I'm just gonna go open the firmware folder. There's nothing in it right now except for a README file. So I'm gonna take this FCC version, just copy, paste over here. That will transfer over really fast because it's a small file. That's all we've got to do there. Now we'll go back to the radio. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug the USB connection. I'm going to reboot the radio just to make sure it can read everything properly. I don't know if this is necessary, but I'm going to do it. Now if I hold my stick left, it'll go into the menu settings. I'll go right over to the SD card, go down to firmware. I show the R9M Lite FCC file. I'll hold down, click and hold down. I am going to flash my external module. Make sure you don't click the wrong thing here. So flash external module, click and hold down, and there it will start and it'll write. So now this is going to write through and it's going to flash all the firmware to the external modules. So everybody wants to compare the FrSky and the Crossfire versions, and one of the advantages of Crossfire is you can actually tell what version you're on, and you really can't here. So I don't know when it arrives what version of firmware I've got. So if you get one of these modules and it's new, I would basically just go and do this process and load whatever the latest firmware is for you, because it will make sure it's running the proper version. Same deal for your receivers. You'll want to keep those up to date. So there we go. That took about 2 minutes for that to run, but now it's done. I'll just exit out of here. So after this finishes, you're going to want to range check this. You're going to want to do some tests on it just like you got a brand new module. You won't want to just go say, I'm going to go 10 kilometers. You won't want to go 10 kilometers with this one anyway. But you don't want to go out full range. Do your test, do your due diligence, make sure it's all working properly and it's better and not worse, because things happen. So if you found this useful, leave a like and a comment down below and let me know when you're doing this upgrade. It's June 28th, 2018 at this point, and I want to know how long this video ends up being useful for people. 5 years from now, are people still using this module and upgrading it? I don't know. I'm just curious. I won't know for a while, but hey, it'll be fun to watch. So until next time, remember, if you just got it, get everything all the way up to date. But if you've been using it and it's been really successful for you, there is some truth to the adage, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.